It has been a homestand full of rewarding players for achievements from last year. And J.J. Piccolo officially presented Salvador Perez in front of the fans today with the 2024 Roberto Clemente Award and off the field. Congratulations, Salvi.
He could become the ace of the staff all the way down there in the 4th or 5th spot where he is in that rotation because he's been consistent.
Jordan Baker says play ball. Chris Bubic, Gunnar Henderson. Away we go.
And he strikes him out. A good breaking ball, and Henderson swinging over the top. Down he goes, and back to the dugout he goes, kind of shaking his head. And so after striking out 4 times yesterday, now he Ks to begin the game today.
1-1. Bubic deals. And Rutschman hits this one off the pitcher. Karam's out to shortstop. Backhanded by Witt. He drops the ball and does not throw to first base. Now here's Jordan Westburg hitting right side.
Back to the middle, and Junior, a glove for an out. No double play. That ball was in center field, and he might have been the only one here today that thought there was a chance for an out on that ground ball.
Yeah, I mean, how about that? The flip from the belly. That's pretty, okay? You get fully extended there, and then you got to find that glove, find the ball in it, and a perfect little feed over there to Michael Massey. Get it, that's a cap tipper.
And a swing and a miss. Got him with a fastball up, and 2 strikeouts for Chris Bubic, and a sparkling defensive play for Bobby Witt.
So the Orioles don't score, and it'll be Cade Povich to take the mound for his 2nd start of the year in his 1st game on the road. 1-0 offering, sailed to right field, charging in is O'Neill. He comes in, he dives, and he makes the catch. Tyler O'Neill hesitated at first, but sprinted on and robs India of a base hit. You obviously have to get your reads correct when you're playing at this ballpark because there's so much acreage across. And it'll be a test for Jorge Mateo, who makes the start out in center field today rather than Cedric Mullins. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. and his 1-2 is lined out to center field. Mateo is back and to his left, and he can't make the catch. It goes past his glove, went around second, headed to third, throwing from Westburg is late. Well, we were just talking about it. Jorge Mateo going back and to his left in center field against his first test. And while it looked like he was there, he could not make the catch.
And Junior always running out of the box. He is the heart and hustle of Major League Baseball.
Vinny drove in 3 with 1 swing on Friday night. Belted right field. O'Neill is back and makes the catch. And that's plenty deep enough for a Vinny special, a sacrifice fly, and the Royals lead 1-0. 2-0 on Salvi. And that's lined up the line and down into the corner. Laureano cuts it off, and he has a very strong arm, and Salvi's happy with a 2-out single.
Now, we've watched him play several years for a few different teams, and he's always impressed me with his plate discipline.
Ground ball up the middle, and into center field it goes, and Perez to second. So 3 hits in the inning. Canis singles to center. Up comes Michael Massey. Povich deals, and a breaking ball is banged right field and deep, and Tyler won't get there. O'Neill's going to have to play the carom. 1 run is in, another man heading home, and the throw home is not in time.
Oh, that sound of contact is so good, especially with runners on. That's an elevated pitch that Massey jumped all over. No chance for O'Neill, the Gold Glover, to make a play there. Captain comes home, and Canna right behind him. Oh yeah, give Bubic some early runs. That's a beautiful thing.
That was the first walk. It comes with 1 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. The number 9 hitter, Jorge Mateo, in a pop-up down the right field line. A trio of Royals chasing it, and it is caught. Salvi, that was a tough play for him. Perez able to save the day. He called off. You could see Massey throttle down.
And that'll get the catcher, Freddie Fermin, up to the plate. The Royals putting a runner in scoring position quickly. 2-1 the count. The pitch.
There's Freddie's first hit, and there's his first RBI. And now he's digging for 2, and he's going to have to hurry, and he's not able to slide around the tag. And I think the Royals will take that aggressive move with nobody out.
Oh, you better believe it. Firm dog, 1-0.
The Royals have 7 hits already in an inning and a third against Povich.
Breaking ball lined and just barely fair off the bat of Witt. Up the left field line it goes. And it's going to be a double for Witt, and runners end up at second and third. So Witt with a triple and now a double. And Vinny Pasquantino at the plate with runners second and third and still just one out.
He won't be happy with that one. Pulled off the breaking ball. Yeah, leave it up to the captain.
Salvi singled to left field and scored in the 3-run first inning.
Fastball waved through and missed for strike 3. Up and away, and an ugly at bat from Salvador Perez.
Royals up 4-0. We're in the top of the 4th inning. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball rolled softly to third. India's got it over to second for 1. Massey the turn to first in time for 2. An inning-ending double play. Chris Bubic faces the minimum in the top of the 4th inning, and he's now faced the minimum each of the last 2 innings thanks to some good defense behind him.
It is the 4th inning, and Bobby Witt Jr. has a triple and a double. There's a base hit to right. There's a single, and on a cold, windy day in Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr., with at least 4 innings to go, is a home run away from hitting for the cycle.
Yep, and you know what? I think he's taking care of all the difficult ones there.
Quick outs here for Bubic, a ground out and a pop out. Now the number 9 hitter, and a swing and a miss. He strikes him out with a change. 4 strikeouts for Bubic, a 1-2-3 fifth. He has not allowed a run through 11 innings so far in his 2025 season. Back-to-back hits to start the Royals' 5th inning. So Mark Canha with a 2-hit day. That's his 5th hit already. So they're at the corners now for Massey, who doubled home 2 runs back in the 1st inning.
Breaking ball popped up. Right side of the infield, Mountcastle on a back pedal makes it to the spot and hauls it in foul territory.
So Massey pops out foul. That'll bring up Renfroe, who singled in the 3rd inning. He's 1 out of 2.
Ground ball headed to third base. This could be 2. Arias has got it for his second one. Off to first. You can count it for 2. Palmich gets the double play ball after the pop out, and Cade gets out of trouble in the 5th.
Another 2-2. Check swing on a pitch low, appeal to first. He went around, strike 3. Vermeer applies the tag after the pitch was in the dirt. Bubic gets him with a changeup. That's 5 Ks for Bubic. 2 outs now in the top of the 6th. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Bubic got him with a changeup. 6 Ks for Bubic in 6 scoreless innings in his first home start of 2025. He has been brilliant. Chris Bubic is back on the mound for the 7th inning at Kauffman Stadium. He is the first Royals starter to pitch into the 7th this season.
Mountcastle has 2 base hits so far today.
Mountcastle in the air to right field. Renfroe back at the wall, and Renfroe just straight up missed it. It bounces away from him. Mounty's thinking 3, and he'll be in there with a leadoff triple.
About that, a 3-for-3 day for Mounty. Couple of singles.
And today's episode of Adventures in the Outfield extends into the 7th inning.
3 balls and 2 strikes on Laureano. Runner on third, nobody out, top 7. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a sweeper. 7th strikeout for Chris Bubic. And he's got his first key out in the top of the 7th inning.
Mountcastle's still at 3rd, and there's 1 away. Gary Sanchez will bat.
And that gets away. Chance for a play at the plate, and sliding into Bubic. Mountcastle is safe, and the Orioles get their first run.
Now Bubic got up just fine. He flips the ball in the air with some frustration after issuing a wild pitch that allows a run to score. That's the first run that Bubic has allowed all season long.
2 outs on a foul tip, and Bubic has struck out 8. And he's going to come out now in the middle of the inning, and maybe that's a good thing, because it's going to give this crowd a chance to show their appreciation, and they're already out of their seats. Chris Bubic gives up 1 run over 6 2/3 innings.
Man, oh man, Chris was boobalicious today.
And so the stage is set on Bobby Witt Jr. He's certainly got a chance here and now for some history. And he steps to home plate with a roar from the crowd at Kauffman Stadium. A crowd that does include George Brett in attendance today. The last Royal to author a cycle, July 25th, 1990, nearly 35 years ago. Here's the pitch, and it's in for a called strike 3, a sweeper knee high. Bobby Witt Jr.'s down looking, and history will have to wait.
Royals closer Carlos Estevez is on now, and one of many goals he has, whether he knows it or not, is to try to keep Bobby Witt Jr. from getting another at bat today.
And a breaking ball, and he did go around. He tried to check his swing, but down he goes. So the Royals continue to put up strikeouts against the Baltimore offense.
And now Ryan Mountcastle, who has 3 of the Orioles' 5 hits. Line caught by Massey, and the Royals take the series 2-1.
Kami, Hami, Ha! Throwing the fireball at each other. That's a beautiful day. I mean to tell you, the Royals offense took care of business early.